So do you think that now with all this talk that's going on, the NHL has become respected as a sport in the United States. A lot of the states at one time where the attendance was extremely poor is getting better. We're getting better television deals for the NHL. Do you think it's warranted to put a team in Las Vegas, which is, I believe it's inevitable. It's going to go there and be in Vegas because Vegas is very close to LA, very close to Anaheim, very close to Vancouver, right? Very close to Western Canada, and I believe their logic is that a lot of Canadians go to Vegas and they'll go see hockey, and that it's going to be a big deal.
Well, I think that it's going to be probably one of the pearls in Bettman's tiara. I think he wants Markham and Vegas as his expansion cities, and Quebec has already built their stadium is moving along very well. I saw in a release on Friday their
who are they going to move to Quebec?
Seating plan and all of the attachments there too, and they mean business. They're going to get another team. I think before Bettman retires, which will be after the 100-year mark, 2017, that he will have 32 teams in the National Hockey League. And
so who's going to move to Quebec? Who's going to be the next
mathematics?
Or Dix?
The Florida Panthers.
Do you think the Florida Panthers will move to Quebec, or they'll stay in Florida?
I'd say they're eventually going to be moving.
I don't disagree. It's not a good argument to make against Perry, but Bettman likes Southern Florida. I don't know whether
no way move Panthers.
The owner in Florida will like it.
I heard that he's not going to move Florida or Tampa.
I don't think that's the feeling I get. He'll be moving. He has to move Phoenix. He can't play that game anymore because
I think Phoenix will go to Los Angeles.
Phoenix.
I mean, I'm sorry, I apologize. I think Phoenix will go to Las Vegas.
Just move it up to the desert a little bit.
I'm pretty sure that the Phoenix Coyote will go to Vegas. I don't think the Panthers are going anywhere, and I think there'll be a brand new Quebec Nordique team.
Am I the only one who's not sold on Las Vegas as a hockey destination?
It is, and I got to tell you something, Carlin. I played in about 5 tournaments there in Vegas, and hockey's a big deal in Nevada. It's big. There's lots of rinks and lots of people playing it. We played in a hockey tournament in the middle of a casino. The rink was in the middle of the casino. So
they played exhibition games in the same place, Frank. The New York Rangers in, I think, Tampa Bay. Phil will tell you when he comes on. I'm sure they played an exhibition game in Las Vegas.
I'm telling you,
the Rangers in Tampa when Phil was managing.
Yeah. I think I read some. I think you're actually 100% correct, Carlin. Vegas is at any given time. There's people from all over the world.
Exactly, it's a tourist town, so you're not going to get a strong local support the way you do in other NHL cities.
I think it'll be
and the other big thing about Las Vegas is, of course, it's a gambling city, and if the NHL is there, then you're going to have to remove the Las Vegas NHL thing from the sports books the way they do the UNLV basketball. And if you can't bet on it in Vegas, what's the point of being in Vegas?
That could be a valid point, but I'm telling you, I think that the NHL wants to be there, and they're willing to take that liability in the sense that it becomes entertainment. It becomes entertainment. Vegas has become the convention capital of the world. There's different people from all over the world, and what better place to showcase a franchise and a business than Las Vegas?
I'm sure it would do good in the first year or two as a novelty, but I don't know about long term.
I would say it's a brilliant move to have a hockey team in Las Vegas for the NHL.
Well, the bottom line is the NHL is more or less telling you that they want to go there when they have the NHL awards there, because they can go to any place. They can go to Toronto. Yeah, exactly. The fact that they're going to Vegas that's their encroachment. They're taking tiny little steps before they're eventually going to say, we're doing it. And because no other major professional sports has done it, the NHL will be the first one and may be the start of many.
The NFL, Vegas has got the eye of NBL, and let me tell you something. If you've been reading over the last 5 years, they're saying that in the next 10 to 15 years, the infrastructure in Vegas, they're going to spend multitudes of billions of dollars to make it bigger, better, and attract people. And I think Nevada, between Reno, Lake Tahoe, and Las Vegas, is the gambling capital of the world, and the whole world goes to Vegas to play.
But here's my take on why I think the NHL would go there versus football or baseball, and it's strictly to do with the climate. If you could go indoors to watch the game, as opposed to sitting outside where it's 110 degrees, it's impossible to make it comfortable for people. That's why it would work in Vegas as an indoor stadium.
So let me ask you a question. That's a very good point, Perry, but let me just contradict you for a second. Why are some of the most beautiful, magnificent golf courses in the world in Las Vegas? And I've golfed in Las Vegas where I could cook an egg on my elbow.
It's a different experience. When you're golfing, you're out there on the course, you're drinking, you're going to be off in 5 hours. You're actually doing something.
Watching a football game in September, October, in around 6 o'clock at night, the temperature changes in Vegas. Why wouldn't you be able to watch an NFL game? I don't understand. I'm saying to you that Vegas is going to become an incredible place for professional sports. That's what I'm telling you.